Om Atmadattvam Shodhayami Swadha. And another Uddhani of water. Vidya Tattvam Shodhayami Swadha. And take another Uddhani of water. Shiva Tattvam Shodhayami Swadha. And wipe your hand. With your base of the thumb finger, wipe your mouth 2 times. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Now wash your hand. With index, middle and ring finger, touch your upper lip and lower lip. Wash your hand. And with your index finger and thumb together, touch your right nostril and the left nostril. And with your ring finger and thumb together, touch your right eye, right ear and left ear. Wash your hand. Now with your little finger and thumb together, touch your navel, right chest, left chest, and with all the fingers joined together, touch the crown of the head, right shoulder, left shoulder and heart center. Wash your hand.
Let us now enter into the Sankalpa, the conscious resolution. Please sit in a deep space of awareness. Drop any of your thoughts. The Sankalpa is the most important aspect because you are creating a conscious resolution during this time. What resolution you create becomes a reality, becomes your muscle memory while doing the yoga. The conscious resolution is a very, very important component. Visualize how you want your body to be, your mind to be, how powerful, flexible, strong you want your body to be. See how your body is manifesting the extraordinary powers. See that already happening as a reality in your life. Now, from the same space, let's enter into the conscious resolution, the Sankalpa.
Om Mamopata Samasta Duritakshayadvara Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartham Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartham Cha Shubhe Shobhane Muhurte Adhya Brahmanaha Dvitiya Pararthe Shri Svetavaraha Kalpe Vaivasvatamanvantare Ashtavinsatitame Nitya Yuge Pradhame Pade Jambodvipe Bharatavarše Paratakande Neroho Dakshine Parshve Shakabdhe Asmin Vartamane Vyavaharike Prabhavadinam Chastyaha Samvatsaranam Madhye Shobhakritanama Samvatsare Dakshinayane Lakshmi Venkateshwara Ritau Shubhamase Shubhapakshe Shubhaditau Shubhavasarayuktayam Shubhanakshatra Shubhayoga Shubhakarana Evam Guna Visheshana Visistayam Asyam Shubhaditau Shri Kailasonnata Dvadashanta Shyamala Pitharudha मीनाक्षी सुंदरेश्वर भिन्न स्वरूप परशिवपुत्र रत्नकुमार गुरुमन्यतुल्यावतार श्री पार्वती स्तन्यपान लब्ध दिव्य ज्ञान विश्रुत सकल निगमागमसारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत् परमशिव करुणा समधिगत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान गीयमान छत्र चामर श्री चिन्ह काहलादि समस्त बिरदा वल्यलंकृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संग सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्ययापवर्ग वर्ष विश्रानजीमूत परमत कलभघेसरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्री राजाधिराज पांड्य महाराज गुरु शबन शाक्यादि महांधकार निवारण ज्ञान भानु वीक्षण नरहारह ध्वजोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमद्ऋषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समय कर्त्रे सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामिनां अवतार भूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ तृणवच्युत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रचित कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्त्रे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परंपरागत वैवस्वतमनुक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणि साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणी पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्णपीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगद्गुरु श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु श्रीलश्री भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थम तेषां पादारविन्दयोः भक्तिसिद्ध्यर्थं गुरुकृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थं क्षेमस्थैर्य वीर्य विजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्याणाम् अभिवृद्ध्यर्थं धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष चतुर्विध फल पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थं समस्त दुरितोपशान्त्यर्थं समस्त मंगलावाप्यर्थं भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञान वैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थं पूर्णारोग्ययुक्त दृढ़गात्र यौगिक शरीर सिद्ध्यर्थं परमशिव शक्ति आविष्करणार्थं नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासं करिष्ये. Now wash your hand with the uddarni of water. Om abhaupasprisya.
Now, please place the Panchapatram and Uddarni away from you. It's time that we get started with the yoga. Please put it aside. We're going to be beginning with the skeleton dance. So please come up to your feet. Please stand up on your mats. Make sure that you're putting your Panchapatram Uddarni away so that you don't stamp on them. We'll begin with the skeleton dance. I'm seeing some of you are having sweaters, jackets. I request all of you to see if you can remove your sweaters or jackets and put it aside. Let there be as much as prana entering your body. I understand it may be cold in some of our places, but if you can allow, especially men, Ellie and all, you have a separate room. So if you can do it, without your upper cloth, that is the best, because you're going to allow all that prana enter into your body. Okay, so start moving on your mat, left and right, front and back. Slowly start moving. Slowly shake your hands, shake your legs, build up the pace. You're going to visualize yourself as a skeleton that is disconnected at every joint of your body, and start shaking and moving your entire body intensely. Please begin. Kailasa Kashi, shake, shake, shake. Kailasa Kashi, shake. Come on, move, move, move. Shake, shake, shake. Last few seconds. Shake intensely. Relax. Just stop. Stop as is where you are. Don't fix your mat. Leave your mats. Just stand. Just stand. Don't worry about your mat, your dress. Just stand. Stand still. Drop your hands by your hips. Leave your body loose. Feel the intense energy pulsating at your fingertips, at your toes, and your entire body radiating heat. Bring your awareness to your breath. Inhale and exhale deeply. Slowly relax. Now you can adjust your mat and be seated on your mat. See, whenever we do any intense activity, let that energy stay in you. Don't let it dissipate immediately. Yes, please settle down. Now you can adjust your mat, your devices, your phone. You can put all of that aside. Today we are going to be beginning with the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama. So we're going to be beginning the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama. The second set, as of yesterday, we finished the Prathama Vinyasa Krama, the first set of 108 asanas. Now we're going to enter into the next set of 208. Sit comfortably. Sit in a posture that brings ease to your physical and mental space. It can be Ardha Padmasana, or Vajra. Let's perform the Samana Kumbhaka. Inhale. The fire in your stomach being kindled. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. And the internal japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Next asana, Samasana. In Samasana, you're going to sit cross-legged. Sit cross-legged. Place your knees. Now take a deep, long breath and hold. Slowly exhale. Now inhale as deep as possible and exhale as deep as possible. Inhale as deep as possible and exhale as deep as possible. The internal japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
इदानीं गर्भिणीनां योगाभ्यासो यथा लघु सुखप्रसवलाभाय प्रोच्यते प्रार्थने पतिः.
Relax. Let's now go to the next asana. The next asana is going to be Muktasana. Now, place the left foot against the genital region. Bring the left foot against the genital. The right foot on top of the left. Now place your hands facing downwards, palms facing downwards on top of your knees. The internal japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
निपीड्य स्यूमिनीं सूक्ष्मं दक्षिणेन तरगुल्पतः वामं याम्येन गुल्पेन मुक्तासनमिदं भवेत्.
Relax. Let's now go to the next step, the next asana. The next asana for every one of us is going to be Siddhasana. As you continue to be seated in the Muktasana, bring your gaze towards your third eye. Bring your gaze towards your third eye. Sit straight. Please make sure that you're sitting straight. Nimandakaranga. Bring your gaze towards your third eye. The internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Continue visualizing Swamiji in your inner space.
स्थाणुममेत्रियो चलदृशा पश्यन् भ्रवोरन्तरं चैतन्मोक्षकपाटभेदजनकं
Bring your gaze towards the ground in front of you. Bring your gaze towards the ground in front of the breath inside you in the Jalandhara Bandha. Tighten your perineum, pull your butt in, tighten your perineum, lock the breath. Out and pull your stomach in and up into the Uddiyana Bandha and hold as comfortably as possible and relax. Now repeat the same once again. In lock the breath in the Jalandhara Bandha and exhale forcefully. Pull your stomach in and up. Visualize
दानो सेवनि मदितासकोठानो दचपदगी एडी जोई वेदमदि लगावे सोई.
Relax. Let's now go to the next asana. The next asana is going to be Rudrasana 2. Now as you continue to be seated in the Siddhyasana, rotate the hands on top of your knees, placing them into the Bindu Mudra. Touch your index and thumb fingers together. Place your palms on top of your knees, palms facing up towards the sky. Now bring your gaze towards your third eye. Please sit straight. Look up into your third eye. Continue to perform the Samana Kumbhaka. Inhale. As the breath goes in, visualize the Jatharagni being kindled, the fire kindled in your navel center. And exhale. Visualize yourself as Lord Rudra, the fierce dimension of Paramashiva in your inner space, and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
वामचरण पर दक्षिण राखे एक झुक दे से विदिदाखे वाम पग तले माहिले कोर दक्षिण के जो बाहर ले मोर.
Relax. Now, continuing to be seated in the same position, bring your gaze towards your nose. Please bring your gaze towards the nose. This is the Santadhunasana. Continue to perform the Samana Kumbhaka. Inhale and see the breath kindling the Jatharagni in your navel center. The internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space, embodying tranquility and the unshakable presence of the nature around us.
आसन को गुण मन की चंचलता मीट
Let's now enter into the next asana. The next asana is going to be Siddhasana 2. Now, maintain one heel on top of the other. Bring one heel on top of the other. From the previous posture, we are going to slightly move our knees apart so the heels come on top of each other. Place your heels on top of each other. Try to pull it as much as possible. As you continue to be seated in this position, you are going to now bring your hands to the navel center, cupping one palm over the other, and place them in front of your navel center. Cup your palms. And place them at your navel center. Place your palms in a cupped position like a lotus in front of your navel center. Continue to perform the Samana Kumbhaka. Inhale and see the breath awakening the Jatharagni at your navel center. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
रुजकाय समासेन सिद्धासनमुदीरितं प्रसार्य भुवि पादौ तु दोर्भ्यामङ्गुष्ठमादरात्.
Relax. Let's now enter into the next asana. The next asana that we are going to perform is going to be Bandhayoni asana. In Bandhayoni asana, we are going to be performing the Shanmukhi mudra. First, as you continue to be seated in the same position, let us now place our hands in the position to perform the Shanmukhi pranayama. So place the little fingers beneath the bottom lip. Your little fingers beneath the bottom lip. You can all see and do it together. Place your little fingers beneath the bottom lip. Place the ring fingers above the upper lip. Place the middle fingers on top of your nostrils. Don't close it yet. Just place it on top of the nostrils. Index fingers on top of the eyes. And the thumbs on your ears. Now when we perform the pranayama, we'll be performing the Shanmukhi pranayama. You're going to inhale through your nose and lock the prana inside you by closing all the 5 senses. Be gentle but be firm. Inhale, sit straight. Inhale deeply and lock the prana, the breath inside you. Hold as comfortably as possible and exhale through your nose. You can open your nostrils by moving your middle finger. And once again, inhale and repeat. Visualize Swamiji in
महादेवा बन्धयोन्यासने शृणौ यत्कृत्वा केजरो भूत्वा विचरेदि.
breath to the normal. Please bring your breath to the normal. Take a few inhalations and exhalations. Let's now perform the Virasana. In Virasana, place one foot on the thigh and other foot under the opposite thigh. So from your heels, you're going to now place your feet on top of the thigh and under the thigh. So one foot is under and one foot is on top. Now, as you are seated in this position, bring your hands into the Bindu Mudra. Hands on top of your knees in the Bindu Mudra. Perform the Samana Kumbhaka, the Mula Bandha, pulling your perineum in. Inhale, visualize the air entering and kindling the fire of the Jatharagni in your navel center. Visualize and embody the space and state of bravery in your inner space. And the internal japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
एकं पादमथैकस्मिन् विन्यस्योरुणि संस्थितः इतरस्मिंस्तथा चोरुं वीरासनमुदीरितम्.
Let us now enter into the next asana. The next asana is going to be Valmikasana. Now, place your left heel. Place your left heel on the right side of the generative organ. And place your right foot on top of the left leg, toes by the knees. Bring your toes closer to the knees this time. The leg which is there on the top, bring it closer to the knees. The bottom leg is at your perineum. The upper leg is on top of your knees. The sole of your feet comes on top of your knees. Now, place your hands on top of your knees in the Bindu Mudra, thumb and index finger touching together, and bring your gaze towards your third eye. Bring your gaze towards your third eye. Continue to perform the Samana Kumbhaka. In every asana that we are doing, you are going to perform the Mula Bandha, which is making sure with awareness you pull your butt in, tighten your butt, so your whole body stabilizes. So please perform the Mula Bandha and the Samana Kumbhaka. Inhale and visualize the air awakening the Jatharagni in your inner space, in your navel center.
दावा पका की पगतली पुनी हेडी है जोया पना दिच में ड्रा दक्षिण आनी लगा वे सोया दच पदा की एडी जोई बाई नाली लगा वे सोई अंगुष्ठ गोड़ान लगथा राखे पुनः पगतली धरत धाके.
Let us now move to the next asana. The next asana we are going to perform is going to be the Joni Mudrasana. As you continue to be seated in the same position, bring your gaze towards your nose. Bring your gaze towards your nose. In the previous asana, we were having our gaze towards the third eye. Now, we are going to move our gaze towards the nose. Continue to perform the Samana Kumbhaka. Ensure that you are continuing to be seated with the Mula Bandha. Visualize the Yoni Mandala in your inner space. And the internal japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
वामपाद की पगतली जाही माहिली कोरी जोनिता हांदर वैसे उलटो पावचु मोरी.
Let us now enter into the next asana. The next asana is going to be Yoni asana. Now, place your palms on your knees, palms facing downward. Place your palms, continue to be seated in the same way. Just turn your palms towards the ground, placing them on your knees. Now bring your gaze towards your third eye. Bring your gaze towards the third eye. Visualize the Yoni Mandala in your inner space and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Yonyasanam parvatena yogam yonapale nilam tatkala tavat kecharo yavadevahi padayogena chakrasya lingagram yoni yojayet anyat padamuro dattva tatra yonyasanam bhavi.
Relax. Let's now go to the next asana. The next asana we are going to be performing is going to be Bhadrasana 3. Now, sit and bring your soles of the feet together, holding them with both your hands. Bring your feet together. All of you bring your feet together and hold your feet in this position. Flap your knees so that you're able to get your knees all the way towards the ground. You can flap your knees like the wings of a butterfly, pulling your knees down towards the ground. Now, visualize Lord Veerabhadra in your inner space and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Gulpau chavrasanasyadaha sivanyah parshvayokshipeet savyagulpam tada savye dakshagulpam tu dakshine parshvapadau cha panibhyam dridam vadbhasu nischalam bhadrasanam bhavedetat sarvavyadhi vinasanam.
Let's now move to the next step. The next asana is going to be Aghorasana. Now, while you have your feet in the same position, you're going to press your tongue up the roof of your mouth. Bring your gaze towards your third eye. So place your tongue against the roof of your mouth. Push your tongue against the roof of your mouth. Place your tongue touching the upper palate. Now, cup your hands. Place your hands like a cup with your right hand and cover your mouth. Close the left nostril with the index finger and inhale through the right nostril and close both the nostrils. Hold the breath comfortably and then exhale through the left nostril. Now repeat the pranayama on the other side as well. Continue to place your tongue on top of your upper palate. Now visualize yourself as an Aghori in your inner space And the internal japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
पूर्वक हो विश्रिका जोई वाही विधि जो कीजे सोई सब अंगुरी मुख बाहर आने मुख खो पुनि संपुट कर ठाने जिब उल्टा तला में धारे हाथांशो आरंभ पुनि करे.
Relax. Let's now enter into the next asana. The next asana is going to be Kaneri Pavasana. Now, as you are seated in this position, have your toes together and heels apart. So you're going to slightly move your heels apart, making sure that your toes continue to touch each other. Bring a gap between your heels, toes together but heels apart. Toes together but heels apart. Now, place your elbows on top of your heels and place your chin on top of your palms. Place your elbows on top of your heels. If you're not able to place it on your heels, try moving your feet a little more forward. So if you move your feet a little more forward and place your elbows on top of your heels, chin on top of your palms. Bring your gaze towards your nose. Visualize yourself as a female elephant drinking water. Visualize yourself as an elephant, female elephant drinking water. Now, have the internal japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
ग्वाली पवासन कहियो है जैसे याहो में जाने विदित से दो गुल्ब माहिला जानो अरुएड्या विच कहोनी टानो.
Let us now enter into the next asana. The next asana is going to be Parasana. Now, please sit with your knees raised. Sit with your knees raised. Now, you're going to insert your arms between your thighs and your calves. You're going to insert your hands between your thighs and your calves. Now interlace your fingers and lift your feet off the mat. See, some of you are placing it from under. We're going to place it from inside. Okay, so as you can see, bend your knees and then insert your hands in the gap between your thighs and your calves. We'll show it to every one of you once again. So as you are seated in this position, right, having your legs like this, you're going to insert your hands from the gap, and then you're going to lift it and hold and try and interlock your fingers. Try to balance yourself in this posture. Now visualize Swamiji in your inner space and the internal japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
ततोर्ध्वं रेचयेत् वायुं मृदुनिश्वास संयुतं रेचयेस्तस्य विख्यातः प्राणास्मस् अयाकरः.
Relax. Let's next go to the next asana. The next asana is going to be Gopi Chandasana. In Gopi Chandasana, interlace your fingers around the feet with the soles together and try and lift your feet as high as possible, getting it as close as possible towards your throat. You're going to try and lift your feet off the ground, pull it as high as possible, as close as possible, and balance slowly. Slowly lift and balance. Try and hold as much as you can. You're going to be performing the Rechaka Kumbhaka. In Rechaka Kumbhaka, you're going to focus on slowly exhaling the air from your lungs. Hold and balance. Embody the state and space of a king in your inner space. And the internal japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
पूरब विधिपगा का अंगूठा ताकू पाराशे एडी हृदय लगावे ताकसी हटिया आगुली परी राशे दिष्टे नाशा अग्र आसन कौगुन इधि पिगला की पवन तंब जालंधर बंद लगे.
The next asana is going to be Udarasana. In Udarasana, you're going to sit with the soles of your feet together. Now, you're going to insert your hands underneath your legs. Okay? Now, you're going to pull your feet up off the ground and interlock your fingers on top of your feet. Interlock your fingers on top of your feet. Bring the feet up close towards your chest. Try and get it as high as possible. Try to bring it towards your chin. You can get it as much as possible and hold and balance. Now bring your gaze towards the nose. Visualize your body is free from any kind of diseases and defects. And the internal japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
दो पकतली संपुट ठाने उबे हस्त करे वरद हिटाने अंगुष्ठ दो वो समट हरावे चिबका नीचे ताहि लगावे.
Let's go to the next. Now, the next asana we are going to be performing is going to be Visisthasana. In Visisthasana, sit with your feet together and once again insert your arms under your legs, and you're going to this time try and raise your feet as high as possible towards your face. See, the previous one we brought it as close as possible towards our chin. Now we are going to try and raise it as high as possible towards the face. Okay, we're going to try and lift it as high as possible towards the face. You lift it as much as you can. Try and lift it as much as you can. Come on, balance. Do it slowly. Look at one point. Gaze at one point and lift. You'll be able to get a much better balance. Come on, lift, lift, lift. All of you lift. Yes, Malaysia, all of you are balancing. That is good. Malaysia female team is balancing. Malaysia male team, none of you are even lifting. Malaysia male team, all of you lift your feet. Kailasa, Kashi, do it slowly and try holding. Okay, as much as all of you want to laugh, please don't laugh in this asana and hold. Now visualize Swamiji in your inner space and the internal japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
दो वो पगतली जोड़ी संपुट करे हाथ दो वो पग बिचियानी तले करे बारे यावे कहून्या माहिली संधिराशे पाचे दो वो हाथ के करे पगा ऊंचे काकसी सांस परिराशे.
Relax. The next asana we are all going to be performing is going to be Bhujasana. In Bhujasana, from the seated position, lift both your legs on top of your respective shoulders. So you're going to place your hands down and try and place your feet as high as possible on your shoulders. Once again, this is also a balancing position. See, every time a balancing posture comes, right? Bring awareness to your core, perform the Mula Bandha, which will stabilize your entire body. Okay? So now in this position, as you can see, you're going to place your legs on top of your shoulders. Your knees come as close as possible to your shoulders. And then bring your arms underneath the legs and interlace your fingers at the back of your neck. Okay, you're going to try and interlace your fingers at the back of your neck. So all of you can first perform the initial step of this. All of you can perform the first step of this, which is bring one leg at a time and hold. Okay, once you're comfortable with holding one leg at a time, then you can place the second leg on top and try and balance yourself in this position. You can take the help of your hand, initial balance. After that, you can lift your hands off the ground and try balancing in this position. Okay, so this is the first step that we need to do. All of you please enter into the asana and try and hold the position. There will be a sweet spot where you're able to lift and hold, so hold there. Now you're going to visualize yourself as a cobra in your inner space, and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
शीर्षासनं तु विज्ञेयं कक्षासनमतः परं ग्रीवासनं च परमं भुजासनमिहोच्यते.
Good. Now let's enter into the next asana. The next asana is going to be Kalyanasana. In Kalyanasana, as you are seated in the same position, you are now going to try and tuck your hands behind your butt. So you're going to, from the same position, in the previous one we were holding on to our hand. Now in this, you're going to try and get your hand behind your butt. So this is Kalyanasana. All of you can try performing the Kalyanasana. Once again, it's balance based. KAILASA Malaysia, LA team, all of you try and lift your body, lift your feet off the ground. Salem, balance panunga. As Devi Parashakti in your inner space, and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
दो हाथ पगम विचाने तनको गोड़ा नीचे टाने बहरी पाघत्या बाहर लियाबे पुनः युगति ऐसे टहराबे बहरी मोड़ पाथाने आने करी पर लिए ताकसी.
Please lie down on your back and relax. Bring your awareness to your breath. Inhale and exhale. Now, slowly bring your awareness to your feet, to your hands, and slowly come back to a seated position. Slowly come back to a seated position. Now, let's all visualize Swamiji in our inner space. And sit in a relaxed, comfortable position. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Bring your hands in front of your heart. And let us chant the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tatsat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda
Nithyanandam Paramasukam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Nithyananda, we welcome each and every single participant and all the viewers who's joining us live today for the Paramashivoham program. Today, all of us are going into a very exciting yet a mysterious subject. All of us are willing to know for the answer. What is death? Today, all of us will be learning the mysteries of death and how you can demystify and also go beyond death. Today, we'll be learning about death, the fear of death, what is it, and how you can go beyond it. And we have just completed Nithyananda Yoga, Vinyasa Krama, and with that, right now, our body is in that space where any truths, anything that we do directly enter into our memory, our muscle memory. That space, we will now be doing the power manifestation. We will be entering into the power manifestation. So let us all start a day with the third eye. I request all the parents to take a moment and bring your eye bands or a cloth to tie your eyes. Nithyanandam ma agora rupini ma sharmain. Yes, ma agora rupini ma Nithyanandam. Welcome for the program. Ma Kaili Wong, ma Siahu. Nithyanandam, to each and every single one of you, like welcome all of you for today's program. Yes. So I'll get ready for the power manifestation session. We are going to be very exciting days today. And all the viewers who's watching us through YouTube, Nithyanandam to you too. We invite you. We're now going to be entering into the power manifestation session. So we request you to please get your eye and come as we're going to be entering into this beautiful session. And as we are preparing ourselves to as we prepare for the day, for today's session, let's now enter the Shastra Pramana, the scriptural reference on what exactly Paramashiva says about the power of the reading. Very beautifully, Paramashiva says in the Vidva Tantra, Sutra number 34, 11, Paramashiva says, Kapalantar manonyasatan milita lochanaha Kramena manaso dhardiyat lakshaye lakshamuttamam. Very beautifully, Paramashiva says, fixing the mind of space within the crown center and sitting stably without any movement, having the eyes closed in succession. By that stability of the mind and inner space, through the power of the third eye, one directly sees the ultimate laksham by having the vision of the sight that reveals any object or place, attaining the space of oneness with the source Paramashiva. And beautifully, even in the Bhagavad Gita, like as revealed in the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan Krishna, while telling the Bhagavad Gita, while revealing the Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna, Bhagavan Krishna initiates Arjuna into the third eye power to behold Bhagavan Krishna's Vishwarupa Darshan. He beautifully says, Natumam Shakya Serum Anenaiva Svasha Divyamite Chakshu Shogameshwaram. He says to Arjuna that, but you cannot see my cosmic form with these physical eyes. Therefore, I grant you divine third eye vision, behold my cosmic opulence. And son, the whole Gita, right, the whole Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan Krishna revealed to Arjuna. Arjuna was able to see the whole Vishwarupa Darshan through his third eye. And Swamiji also experienced the same thing at the age of 12. Swamiji was sitting in the public control, seeking the source of the first person energy. Suddenly, something opened up in Swamiji. Swamiji is able to see everything around him. The whole 360 degree vision Swamiji is able to see and feel, experience all as in. And right now at this moment, all of us are in the state to experience this beautiful thing. So without any further delay, let's now end today's manifestation.
Yes, Nithyanandam, Ma Ishtak, Ma Ishq Nithyanandam, Ma Kail, Ma Agora Rupini. Yes, can I request all the participants to please rise?
And to all the viewers who's watching right now, Nithyanandam to all of you, Chandrasekharaya, Nithyanandam. Right, very nice to see all of you join YouTube. So let's enter. So we request you please close your eyes.
And today, what all of us will be doing is, myself and Mahavir, we will be holding different objects for all of you in front of the camera. And what you will be doing is, you will be through your third eye identifying what the object is. So are all of you ready? Are all the participants ready? Can I request all the participants? I still see few of you that the eyes are still not tied. I request you if you could please tie your eyes. So Gema is stuck. Ma Agora Rupini, you can tie your eyes. Yes, now we will be showing objects, and we'll be showing objects for all of you in the and through the third eye, as each of you connect to Swamiji intensely connect to Swamiji, chant the Mahavakya, and start seeing through your third eye what the object that is being projected. What is the object that we are holding? So we are now showing an object for all of you.
Intensely chant the Mahavakya.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Connect to Swamiji. Just be in that space. Just visualize Swamiji in your inner space. The best form, the best form of Swamiji that you visualize. Just hold that in your inner space. Connect to him. Connect to Swamiji. And what is the object that I am holding? Whatever Swamiji reveals to you, start verbalizing.
Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham
intensely. Shantam Bhava.
Om
What Swamiji shows you, whatever Swamiji reveals to you, start verbalizing it. Do not create any thoughts.
Nithyananda
Do not sustain any thoughts. Do not try any. In that pure space of unclutching, whatever Swamiji reveals to you, please verbalize.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham
Yes. I request all the participants to now relax.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham
And all of you can detail out in the chat, were all of you able to see? What was the object that all of you will see?
Paramashivoham
Ma Ishq, Ma Agura Rupani, Ma Shaman, Ma Siyabu, Chandrashaya, Ma Anafa, Nithyanandam, Ma Vamadevi. This is so logging today. Because all participants start posting whatever Swamiji is showing for each and every one.
Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda
Ma Siyabu, what did Swamiji show you? Ma
Paramashivoham
Agura Rupani.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda
Yes. So that's all verified answers now. Okay, Ma, Mr. Houston, Swamiji in Padmasana, present. Hairband, ear, headphones, hand. Okay. Masya, you will see something green in color. Okay. Ma Agora Rupri, you see a cyan ball, a cyan football. Okay, that's nice. Okay, that's the answers for all the participants. How about the viewers who's joining us on the YouTube?
Nithyananda
Chandrasekharaya and you, yes. Chandrasekharaya, what did you see, Aya?
Ananda Paramashivoham
So that's all verified answer. The object that I was showing for all of you is a lamp. You can see it's a metal lamp. So this was the object that I was showing, and it's actually quite interesting. Like Masiyahu, you saw green, and even Ma Agar, you saw sign football, and Ma.
I see someone has posted something. Ma Ish posted eyelashes, closing eye, and light coming out. Wow.
And yes, actually, Ma, still even here the previous was shared. I think all of you didn't see this. All of you see the objects, other objects around. I was seeing the Deepa, the lamp in front of the camera, but you are seeing the different things around. Like Masiyabu, you saw green, and right here there is a green. We have like a green book. Swamiji's book saying bliss bites, and even Ma Agura Rupini, you put it like a football kind of thing. It's not a football, but it's like a white thread. So that's there.
Okay, Ma Ish, you got it right, Ma. It's a lamb. Wow. Wow.
It must you're seeing the colors around the object. So it's actually there are quite a few things. So that's great. See, what's the way that Swami manifests and just celebrate it. Vastyava Ma is it? So yes, let's do another round. Can I request participants to please close your eyes?
Nithyananda Malinga, welcome.
Let's close your eyes.
I request all of you to please close your eyes. Intensely connect. Start chanting the Mahavaki.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham We are now being an object. Whatever is obvious to you, start whatever is obvious. As it is. Please relax. Request all the participants to please post. What did each of you see?
What did each and every one of you see? Because all participants start posting.
Myself, Magar, Rupini, Masiabu, Tikaradia.
Yes, Margot, open your eyes. Because all participants posting, what is it that you showed for each and every one of you? Okay.
With like
Yellow and red.
Mom, what did you see?
You see so many participants, a book, a spoon.
Paramashivoham
It is so nice to see how we are seeing. Okay, round two. Just show the little cap or glass, a ring lined in circle, descending the three sparks. Vertical centered, five with flowers, a bird, a door, a window with light in, a part with the orange line. Okay. A part with an orange line. Okay, even more actually. At the sides, like something with symmetrical shape equal to both sides. Okay, that's nice. So let's now verify all the answers. So actually, for all of you, we were in Sri Yantra. We were showing Sri Yantra card. Wow.
Got like symmetrical shape equals and like the Sri Yantra is the cosmic geometry. So yes, this is the Sri Yantra card, and you can see the Sri Yantra on it.
Maish, you were just describing Yantra. You were just describing it. It's so nice. Okay, so with this, with the beautiful power manifestation all of us had, let's now enter into the position of the day. Today, all the participants, all of you are going to be receiving the darshan of Bhagavan Mahakala Bhairava. So the first session, all of us are going to be understanding who is Bhagavan Mahakala Bhairava. Who is? How can you receive him in our life? And what is Akashic Loka? Let's now listen to this beautiful truth revealed by Swamiji himself.
Mahadeva assumed the form of Kalabhairava and removed the false identity of Brahma and gave Shivoham experience to Brahma. Each of Mahadeva's action is considered as one incarnation. When he came out and destroyed Daksha and his Yajna, that action is Virabhadra. When he came out and destroyed the arrogance of Brahma and gave him Shivoham experience, that action is Kalabhairava. See, at one point, constantly creating, Brahma forgot he is doing it because of the blessings of Mahadeva. With the energy of Mahadeva. See, the Brahma's Kamandalu, which is the sacred water, out of which he creates whatever he wants. That water is the Abhisheka Tirtha of Mahadeva. The water washed the Mahadeva's body. That is why in all Shiva temples, where the sacred water, the sacred bathing, sacred bath water, what you call Abhisheka Tirtham, where it flows out, there Brahma will be standing with his Kamandalu to constantly refill his Kamandalu. Go to any Shiva temple, you will see where the sacred water flows from the Garbha Mandir, the Abhishekam water flows, there Brahma will be standing with his Kamandalu, because that is where he refills and creates the whole cosmos. Unfortunately, by constantly creating, he forgot from where he is refilling his Kamandalu. He was also given the 5 head by Mahadeva, but suddenly he became a little egoistic and arrogant and started thinking that the Shivoham has to happen from inside out. It should become experience and then start coming out. And this guy, out of his hypocrisy and arrogance, started declaring, I am everything. So now Mahadeva has to make him understand and give him that real Shivoham experience. So he just wakes up from his samadhi. Kalabhairava comes out. The Lord of Time comes out and just cuts that fifth head, which has become a little arrogant. The moment the fifth head is gone, Brahma realizes he is also bound by time. And he realizes that it is hypocrisy that made him feel he is the superior. The moment he surrenders, Mahadeva again gives him the Shivoham experience and gives him the place back in his temple and says, you can start refilling your Kamandalu from now on and continue the creation. And he gives a permanent place in all temples of Mahadeva, where the Abhishekam water, the holy water, the sacred bath water goes. In that place, it's called Gomukam. In that Gomukam, always the Brahma will be there to fulfill his Kamandalu and do the creation. But you should not think Kalabhairava is somebody else separately born. No. It is Mahadeva's action is considered with the identity of Kalabhairava. It is Mahadeva himself is Mahakala and Kalabhairava. Kalabhairava is one of the most powerful expression of Mahadeva. Most powerful expression of Mahadeva. He is the energy on which all the memories are stored. All the memories are stored. Space is the energy where all visualizations are stored. Time is the energy all memories are stored. Cosmic record keeper. All the word documents are kept with Kalbhairava. All the visual documents are kept in the space. The space, embodiment of space is Nataraja. So Nataraja keeps all the visual documents and Kalbhairava keeps all the word documents. So anything happened, happening, yet to happen, you can just ask Kalbhairava, he will pull it out and give the whole record. And moreover, most powerful expression, easily accessible. The moment you call, he will be there. That's the beauty of Kalbhairava. Understand, Kalabhairava is eternal compassion, eternal love. Whenever you express love, even in simple acts, like giving a smile, giving a sweet hug, without calculating, even simple act you do, the strength you feel is Kalabhairava's strength. It is Kalabhairava's strength. A lady devotee with a mentally little challenged child goes to Ramakrishna and asks, what wrong I did that I have got a child like this? Ramakrishna says, remember the child is God and take care, you will become enlightened. Because the simple act of giving love strengthens your kala dimension. And if you remember, cognize to whom you are giving love is God, it becomes devotion. I tell you, every time you share love, every time you use love as the strategy for your existence, the joy oozes out in your being is the strength of Kala Bhairava. Strength of Kala Bhairava. Kala Bhairava is eternally loving, caring, blissful, ferocious, ecstatic, blissful, ferocious. Meditate on him. Be eternally loving like him. You will be just. Understand? All justness manifests from extreme love. That is why Kala Bhairava is Lord of Yama. Kala Bhairava is the Lord of integrity. Kala Bhairava is Lord of justice. All justice is delivered cosmically only from the pure space of love. Maintain the intense space of love. Paramashiva will raise you to the space of being a justice, delivering justice to the world. Compassionate, eternally loving are always kept in the space of delivering justice, giving justice. Understand, I am revealing the logic with which Kala is functioning, the logic with which Kala Bhairava functions. Out of completion, from powerfulness, every decision you make, every action you do, every thought you have is fulfilled. From the space of completion, when you operate, you are fulfilled, blessed, showered, and completion is possible. But more and more you struggle, saying, I am not able to complete, because of your laziness to internalize your incompletions. Discover your incompletions. Discover your patterns. Because of your arrogance, if you don't discover your patterns, if you don't do completion because of your laziness or boredom or uninspiredness or arrogance, whatever may be the reason, the more and more you indulge in the idea, completion is not possible, or I am not able to complete, I am not able to get rid. Kala destroys you. This is the logic of Kala. Go and tell Kala Bhairava, all the known incompletions, I commit with you, I will complete. All the unknown incompletions is your responsibility. I am surrendering to you. And I tell you, he really responds and completes. Whenever you ask him to bring completion to you, he is embodiment of compassion. Whenever you associate you with the incompletions, he is the terror. Which side you are standing only decides whether he is terror or compassionate being. He is the most compassionate if you are standing on the side of the completion. He is the ultimate terror if you are standing on the side of the incompletion. He can show the extra teeth and the smile both. He can show the terror teeth and the smile both. He is the only God capable of that. To terror teeth and the wide smile. If you associate yourself with completion, he has such a sweet smile for you. If you associate yourself with the incompletion, he has such a terror teeth for you. The terror teeth will grind even universes and swallow. The smile can create even universes for you. Always have this agreement with Kalbhairava. All the incompletions you make me known, I commit with you, I'll complete them. I am responsible for it. All the incompletions unknown to me, you are responsible for it. And I tell you, he always agrees for this agreement because he is teaching you this agreement. He always agrees for this agreement. All the incompletions known to me, I am responsible. I will complete them. I will drop them. I will complete and drop them. I will never allow them into my cognition. But there are many unknown to me. I cannot do anything about it. That you are responsible. I tell you, everyone who has spectacles or contact lens, today tell Kalbhairava, go and sit and talk to him. Or back to you. You don't even need to talk for him. You just go and talk to him. You will see. He will answer. You will simply listen the answer in his own voice. You don't need to say how you do in the temples. Oh God, please save me. And then you talk for the God also. Oh my son, don't worry. I am here. I will protect you. For our Kalbhairava, you don't need to talk back. You just say, oh Mahadeva, please protect me. He will say, hey, what you are trying to act here? Complete with all this incompletion. Others I will take care. He will talk to you in his voice. He is Swayam Prakasa. And alive. First, nothing can be destroyed. Please understand, none of your actions, thoughts, plans, emotions, words, nothing can be destroyed. Everything is addition to existence. Every moment, every one of our thoughts, words, actions, everything just go on, gets added to existence. 10,000 years ago, what rishis were doing on the banks of Saraswati is still available in the cosmic archives as if it is happening now. Please understand, 60,000 years before, what human beings are doing in the Ganges civilization is available as if it is happening now with the 4D clarity, not just 3D, 4D clarity. Nothing can be destroyed in the world. Everything is stored. Akashic records are the cosmic archives of everything happened, happening, will happen. And one more important sacred secret you need to understand: time is not free as you think, past, present, future. It is the small mind which cannot see things as it is, which constantly needs to segregate. For example, if you keep a fruit basket on the table, ordinarily if you look, you will look in one moment and you know it is a fruit basket and 5 different fruits are there. But for a child, it cannot grasp the whole thing immediately. It will say first, oh, banana, then mango, pineapple, apple. It can understand only one by one. Same way, the past, present, future. In Sanskrit, we call it Kala. Only a ignorant mind which cannot grasp perceives as past, present, future. But in truth, it is not 3 different things. An enlightened being sees Kala as one entity, one experience, one reality. Continuously, wise men all over the world, again and again, in all religions, repeat this one truth. History repeats itself. Understand, the patterns are same. So it is not even repeating, it is rebeating. The whole life is certain rhythm with certain beats. That rhythm is continuously moving. Even the word repeating is not right word. Rebeating is right word. History is constantly rebeating itself. Because past is not independent of future and future is not independent from the past. They are just single unit. Your innermost consciousness can just experience all 3 at a time. Simply, it can experience. Past, present, future. All these 3 are just the very integral part of your inner space. When your consciousness leans towards past, it is caught in greed. When it leans towards the future, it is caught in fear. When it is sitting with the present, it is inspired. Please understand, when it moves towards the future, it is caught in fear. That is why it jumps to greed. Fear is a wound, greed is a medicine. When greed is a wound, fear is a medicine. Fear heals greed, greed heals fear. Fear reduces greed, greed reduces fear. Greed reduces the fear and brings you back to the reality. And greed reduces the fear and brings you back to reality. Past, present, future. All three are one entity, one existence, one unity. Just with the consciousness which does not get stuck in the fear or in the greed, you can see the whole. You can see the whole. Please understand. You can see.
I welcome you all with my love and respect. Let you all open all your three eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda
ईश्वर अवतार पुरुष लोकनायकी पुत्र नित्यानंद पुत्र नित्यानंदा लोकनायकी पुत्र नित्यानंदा लोकनायकी पुत्र नित्यानंदा अवतार पुरुष लोकनायकी पुत्र नित्यानंदा पुरुष लोकनायकी पुत्र नित्यानंदा कालातीता मायातीता लोकनायकी पुत्र नित्यानंदा कालातीता मायातीता लोकनायकी पुत्र नित्यानंदा अर्धगिरीश्वर आनंदेश्वर अरुणाचलेश्वर नित्यानंदा अर्धगिरीश्वर आनंदेश्वर अरुणाचलेश्वर नित्यानंदा ईश्वर अवतार पुरुष लोकनायकी पुत्र नित्यानंदा ईश्वर अवतार पुरुष लोकनायकी पुत्र नित्यानंदा
सदाशिवा सदाशिवा नित्यानंदा सदाशिवा 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 नित्यानंदा सदाशिवा
सुराधिपं नमस्कृत्य शशांक कृतशेखरं कपालवालिनं देवं प्रणतोऽस्मि सदाशिवं प्रणतोऽस्मि सदाशिवं
सदाशिवा सदाशिवा नित्यानंदा सदाशिवा 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 नित्यानंदा सदाशिवा
कालेश्वर महाकालं कालांजर निवासिनं कालकृत्कालवेत्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि सदाशिवं प्रणतोऽस्मि सदाशिवं
सदाशिवा सदाशिवा नित्यानंदा सदाशिवा 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 नित्यानंदा सदाशिवा
सर्वकृत् सर्ववेत्तारं सर्वज्ञम् अपराजितं सर्वभूतात्मभूतस्थं प्रणतोऽस्मि सदाशिवं प्रणतोऽस्मि सदाशिवं
सदाशिवा Sadashiva, Nithyananda, Sadashiva, 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 Nithyananda, Sadashiva.
यो सृजत् सर्वभूतानि ब्रह्मान्द्याश्च सुरासुरान् तमहं लोककर्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि सदाशिवं प्रणतोऽस्मि सदाशिवम्
Sadashiva, Sadashiva, Nithyananda, Sadashiva, 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 Nithyananda, Sadashiva.
वरं वरेण्यं वरदं वरिष्ठं वरवाहनं वनमालाधर
आनन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमुक्तं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्याधिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. Nithyanandam, everyone. Nithyanandam to all the participants. We welcome all of you for the second day of Paramashivoham Level 3. How are each of you doing? Nithyanandam, welcome to all the participants. Each and every one of you that are here, thank you so much for joining with us here. And we welcome each and every one of you. Deegswan Shen, Ma Wong Kalili, Ma Lizzie Wong. Actually, today is a very beautiful day because today we are all going to be learning about how to we are going to be learning about how to manifest Devi Parashakti. We are going to be understanding the sacred secrets to manifest fulfillment in relationships, in all relationships in your life. So today we're all going to be having the darshan of Devi's dimension as Meenakshi, and this day is very special to all of us because all of us are going to be experiencing, we're going to be receiving all the most powerful ultimate truths directly as an experience on relationship. Actually today every one of you that are here, if there's any loved ones, any near and dear one that you want to invite them and welcome them to join the program, please make sure you reach out to them today as much as possible. If you have people attending the program with family, like if you're as a couple or if you are attending as a family, that is the best thing because the whole family will get to do completion and you will be able to share that beautiful breakthrough with each other. Thank you all. Firstly, thank you so much for joining. Now let us all enter into our day. We all have just finished the Nithyananda Yoga. So every day beginning from today onwards, your day is going to be starting with the Nithyananda Yoga, where you're going to be doing Pratama and Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama. You're going to be doing the Nithyananda Yoga and prepare your body to receive the initiation today. So every day, the program is designed in a way where your day will start with yoga. And once you do the Nithyananda yoga, you're going to be manifesting the Shaktis. All those that are watching us on YouTube, I request all of you as well to please join us on Zoom for you to receive the best experience of the program. So you all can head to paramashivoham.org, link is on description, and join the Zoom room so you can experience the breakthroughs, amazing truths that Swamiji has revealed. Now, all the participants, Vidya Rupan, Ma Sharmin Muse, Ma Wonka Lily, Ma Dennis, Ma Alice, welcome to every one of you. Thank you for joining. Ma Dixuan Shen, Ma Li, Ma Lin Yi Ting, and Ma Wu Ji Chi. Wu Ji Chi, Nithyanandam, thank you so much for joining. Now, we're going to be beginning to manifest powers by starting with third eye, where you're going to be connecting to Swamiji, manifesting the power of third eye. Are all of you understanding? And can I request all the participants, every one of you here, all the Chinese participants that are here, if you have any doubts, any questions you would like to know the answers for, please feel free to post it in the chat. Make sure that you're posting it. Do not hesitate. Do not think, oh, is it going to be too much? Absolutely not. So please make sure that you're posting any doubts, any questions that you have posted on the chat. And we'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Now, we're going to be manifesting the power of third. And I'm going to request each of you to blindfold yourself completely. And what we're going to do now is I'm going to be projecting some words to all of you. You're going to scan and identify what exactly are the words that I'm projecting. It could be anything, any word it will be. And I'm going to request each of you to scan and identify precisely what is the exact word that I'm projecting for all of you. Can I please request you all to blindfold yourselves completely? Please take a few minutes. Please blindfold yourselves. Tie your eyes entirely. Now, please blindfold yourselves. Please tie an eye band. Now, I'm going to request all of you to try and identify the color that you are seeing through the third eye. I'm going to be projecting a color, shape, and a word. So I'm going to request you all to identify firstly what is the color that I'm projecting to you. Okay, and do not open your eyes. You're going to have your eyes closed. Scan through the third eye and identify. Please chant the Mahavakya.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda
Please relax. We're now going to be verifying the answer, the exact image that was projected to all of you. And you all can see here, it was the golden color. The exact image that was projected to you, the color that was projected to you all was a golden color. And now, all of us today are going to be learning about the principles of how you can manifest a successful relationship in life. And today, we are going to first understand the first and foremost truth we are going to be understanding about is the parallel universe of Janaloka. How you manifest the space of Janaloka, what is a parallel universe of Janaloka like? And we're going to be understanding all of this in elaborate detail. And I request all participants, every one of you, to provide your complete listening. And if you all have any doubts, any questions, please feel free to post it in the chat and you can ask. Now, in the first, we are going to be understanding about the parallel universe of Janaloka. Janaloka is the first parallel universe where you experience the space of oneness, Advaita. So where you experience a deep oneness, that is Janaloka. And we are going to now be understanding what is Janaloka and what is the exact space that you raise to when you're in Janaloka. So let us enter into this session now.
Jana Loka is the place where you can exist in multiple bodies at a time. You experience oneness as the super reality. Anyone who experiences Jana Loka loses all forms of violence and fear because you know you exist in everyone. Jana Loka is centered on oneness expanded into multiple beings. Listen, if you are experiencing oneness, it is Maharloka. If you are experiencing oneness during the multiple expression, even though there are many people, but you know you are in all of them, that is Jana Loka. Even if you listen to these powerful cognitions, you will be irreversibly empowered. Janaloka means where billions of beings exist in complete sync. All of them are in the state of Advaita. All of them feel one with each other. Listen, Nithyananda of Janaloka experienced the oneness experience 360 degree at the age of 12. If you know what I experienced, what I describe as first enlightenment experience, that 360 degree, I felt I am alive. How much I am alive in the skin, the same level I am alive in the stone, plants, everything around me. After that, I could not even pluck a grass. Even for puja, I will only take the part of the grass, leaving the grass to live. Only one part I will take it and offer it for puja. I cannot uproot a grass. Because I know I exist. I exist. I exist. Nithyananda stationed at Jana Loka experience the oneness, Advaita with everything, and landed into the Nithyananda stationed at Bhuloka. My Gurukul kid, he had a hand fracture. The Advaita with me, how I did not have pain, that same glimpse only I gave for Paramesha. That's why when he had a fracture, he did not have any pain. He was laughing. He was behaving, responding, reacting exactly like me. The Janaloka, glimpse of the Janaloka he had when he had the fracture. Oneness, decision to live in oneness leads you to heaven called Janoloka. Or you can call it Janaloka. Listen. I'll give you this example. If you feel you should be given food with love, compassion, do same to others. If you feel, even if you feel like taking marijuana, cocaine, drugs, alcohol, people around you should be ferocious and not to give you that, protect you. Do the same to others. If you feel the right thing should be done to you with love, do the same way to others. If you feel you should be protected from the wrong things, do the same to others. Listen carefully. There is nothing called right or wrong in Janaloka. It is all about oneness. It's all about oneness. There is no right, there is no wrong. In Janaloka, there is no law like a womanizing is crime. Drugs are crime. This is right, that is wrong. There is no law. Oneness is right. If you feel